Buhari's invitation to U.S. Africa Command headquarters will bring recolonization, C⁰L⁰N. Former senator representing Kaduna Central, C⁰L⁰N has criticized Buhari for asking the United States to relocate Africa Command from Germany to the troubled area. The statement was made available on his Twitter handle on Wednesday, and it states, "The president's call for World Powers Military HQ on African soil is an open invitation for recolonization of Africa. It's easier to tell and get them to come. When they come, it is impossible to tell them to get out." Yeah, military HQ is a different thing from just assistance. He says over 6 decades since independence, African countries should purposefully work together to confront and address their security challenges and honorably seek foreign technical assistance. The call for the U.S. to relocate its U.S. Africa Command HQ to Africa is unconscionable. Why is there a U.S. Africa Command HQ in the first place? For what reason? Those things are making it clear. He said with such a move, other foreign players will follow suit, leading the military to the balkanization of the continent. Once the U.S. relocates their HQ to Africa, Russia, China, Saudi, Israel, and co would follow suit with establishing their command HQs, and then Africa will be militarily balkanized. Then we either become like Korea or like Syria. During a virtual meeting with Anthony Blinken, U.S. Secretary of State, on Tuesday, President Buhari asked the United States to consider moving the headquarters of the U.S. Africa Command, AFRICOM, from Germany to Africa. According to the president, the request was based on the growing security challenges in the continent. The late President Umar Yar'Adua had announced that he would not allow Nigeria or anywhere in West Africa host AFRICOM. Some African countries, including Libya and South Africa, have also expressed concern about having the headquarters of AFRICOM on the continent. AFRICOM, with headquarters in Stuttgart, Germany, is one of the second Department of Defense combatant commands of the U.S., which focuses on improving security in African countries. The goal of the command is to better protect America's strategic interests in Africa and assist African countries with military training and conflict prevention. The U.S. established AFRICOM in 2007, but it became fully operational in 2008, with operations carried out in Niger Republic, Djibouti land, amongst others. Right? First of all, it's just, I know, yes, every country has like their bases every single where, but I don't, what's the point of AFRICOM? We get, is the relations or the contract you have not enough? And yes, I think I can see C⁰L⁰N's concern. It's a different thing trying to ask for, help and all that when it comes to military. But if you're asking for the head of defense in terms of military, like a proper, for it to be moved to Africa, yes, that obviously in their minds can help battle insecurity. But again, do you think that would be free? Don't you think it would come at a price? Someone says more better to be colonized by Americans than all the colonization of Nigeria. All colonization is bad. Human beings are not okay. So it's like lower your expectations. We should not aspire to be colonized because it's an easier way out, or because we don't want. No one should be colonized. We shouldn't even talk about this. Someone says the hashtag Say No to Nigeria is trending number 6 on Twitter. Please, if you are yet to follow our leader Kano and Ekpa on Twitter, please do so and retweet all they post. Any hashtag or post they make, we make sure we keep it on the trending list. All right. Someone says Major General Buhari and General Nigeria of today. Okay, you're not really saying anything. Yeah, it's a bit suspicious. Why? If anything, the African countries could come together and make their own military base or military system where they can, with all their hands together, they can fight insecurity in various countries. But then why do you want to rely on an already made organization? It's just like, come on, like who are these leaders? Like, how can they come to Nigerians and the people and justify what they've done? But again, they don't rate the people. They just make decisions without even thinking, okay, what do the actual citizens think about or will think about all this? Doesn't make sense. Somebody says it's better for us to be colonized. To be recolonized, we are mismanaging our independence as a nation. What? Excuse me? The lack of responsibility and the lack of us owning something for years, maybe, recently just owning our own land, maybe we're not used to it. I don't know, whatever nonsense excuse. There's corruption is everywhere in the world, okay? It's not when it comes to Africa now. All the laundry is now outside. I'm not saying that we should hide corruption or condone and let it continue. But the fact remains that, what do you mean that, again, we don't mismanage. We have our own resources. We're just not industrialized, not because we don't know how or not because we don't want to, because the powers that be do not make it so, and the external stakeholders do not make it so. Who is we? We are mismanaging our independence as a nation. Like, our independence is our right. It's our being. It's our free. Like, it's a significance of our freedom. Well, independence. It is a lot, but if say we're mismanaging our independence to be recolonized, as if our independence is like a gift. Excuse me. Someone says, go and sit down, Biko. Are we not better off recolonized? There's already internal recolonization and you are talking. I don't. Okay, now these comments are now they're getting very worrisome. Yes, the country is not where it's meant to be, but that does not mean that we're meant to be recolonized. I mean, maybe everyone's just emotional and everyone's just angry and they're just saying things. I get how you can say, do you know what? Life was probably better when we're colonized or whatever. But then again, there are world powers. There's intimidation. There's all that. There's money. There's influence. There's power. These things add to that, and Nigeria does not have any bit of that. So again, to me, it wouldn't be a surprise if Nigeria was literally been intimidated when it came to, world spaces and making decisions. So yeah, but for the fact that people are saying it's better for us to be recolonized, do you know the gravity of what you're saying? I mean, I guess you can argue in some ways, are we really colonized, or just packaged in a way where it seems like as if we are, but we aren't. Put what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.